All right. The second thing that we were asked to do, so if I take a look at numbers 5 through 8, is I want to find the sum or difference of the following polynomials. So recall that in math, when we say sum, I'm basically just saying I need to add my two things together, and difference means to subtract. Okay, so let's keep that in mind as we proceed. The first thing that I notice about number 5 is that it is an addition problem. And I'd like to just kind of draw your attention over here for a second. Let's say that I have two numbers, A and B, and they're in parentheses. Is it not true that whether they're in parentheses or not in parentheses, aren't those statements equivalent? In fact, when I'm adding, neither of those parentheses really do anything to change my problem. What this means for us is that our parentheses aren't actually going to change the way that we approach solving this. So let's take a look at this. What this means is that I can just combine my terms. I don't really have to care about what my parentheses are doing here because it's not going to affect anything. So now we're going to simplify by combining like terms. I like to color code this. So the first thing I'm going to do is look for my highest exponent. X to the third is my highest exponent. And if I notice there are no other x to the thirds, so I'm just going to bring that term down because it's the only one. I can't combine it with anything else. Let's switch up colors. All right, now my next highest exponent is going to be x squared, which again, there's nothing else there. So I'm just going to bring that down, plus 9x squared. All right, after that, I finally get to some stuff where I can combine. I've got a positive 2x and a positive 4x that are like terms. Well, 2 plus 4 is 6, so I know that that will combine to be plus 6x. And then finally, we have our constants, so negative 2 and positive 7. Make sure that if you're doing this color coding thing that I'm doing, make sure that you always include the sign in front of the number. Negative 2 plus 7, well, that's the same as 7 minus 2, which is positive 5. And without further ado, we've got our answer. And so the only thing that's really left for us to do at this point is to just figure out which one of our four options this is, which I think it's pretty clear if we look over here. Let's see, 7x to the third. I only have two options, 9x, 6x, plus 5. It's got to be D. D is the only one that matches. All right. Let's try it again with number 6. Again, you always have to check to make sure that it's addition because we can really only use this trick if my sign in between the two sets of parentheses is a plus sign. All right, let's kind of repeat this. Start with our biggest exponent. That's going to be 4k squared, so positive 4k squared, and then minus 7k squared. Well, 4 minus 7 is going to give me negative 3k squared. Okay, my next one is going to be the regular k, so 3k plus 2k is going to give me 5k. And then lastly, we just have this 8. Now there's nothing to combine together with the 8, so we just bring it down as positive 8. And for number 6, that is going to be B. And I didn't do a very good job of staying inside the lines right there. There we go. And that is going to be the end of this video. The next video we'll pick up with the difference problems.